Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Daily English Whisper. My name is Alex, and I'm really happy you are here with me today. Take a moment to settle in. You can sit down. You can lie down. You can stay exactly where you are. You don't need to do anything special right now. Just listen. Today's episode is called Practice English at Home Listening Routine. And I want to say this in a very simple way. Today, we will practice English at home. Calmly. Naturally. Step by step. Many learners think English practice needs a classroom, or a teacher in front of them, or a perfect schedule. But most real progress happens at home. At home, you are relaxed. At home, you are safe. At home, you can make mistakes without fear. And still, many people say the same thing. I am at home, but I don't practice. I want to speak, but I stay silent. I listen to English, but I don't know how to use it. If this sounds like you, you are not alone. Life at home is busy too. There is cleaning. There is cooking. There is noise. There is tiredness. Sometimes you want to practice English, but you don't know where to start. Here is one important truth I want you to hear today. You don't need more motivation. You need a simple routine. Not a long routine. Not a difficult routine. A routine that fits into your home life. This episode will help you build that routine. A listening routine you can repeat every day. A routine that slowly turns listening into speaking. No pressure. No fast English. No complicated rules. Just real English for real moments at home. Some people believe they must understand everything before they speak. That is a myth. Some people believe speaking comes later, after years. That is also a myth. Speaking grows from listening. Speaking grows from repetition. Speaking grows from feeling comfortable. And comfort grows at home. In this episode, you will hear calm English. You will hear natural repetition. And sometimes, I will invite you to repeat with me. When I do, you can speak out loud. Or quietly. Or only in your mind. All of these ways work. This is not a test. This is not a lesson you can fail. This is time for you. So stay with me. Let English enter your home gently. And let today be one small step toward feeling more confident when you speak. Let's begin, slowly, together. Now let me ask you a very simple question. When you are at home, how do you usually practice English? Do you sit down and study? Do you open an app? Or do you think, I will do it later? Many learners want to practice at home, but they don't know how. Home feels comfortable, and comfort can become silence. So today, I want to show you one very gentle technique that works perfectly at home. It is based on listening and repeating. Slowly. Naturally. This technique is simple. You listen first. Then you repeat. You don't stop too much. You don't translate every word. You let English flow around you. At home, this works very well because your body is relaxed. Your shoulders are down. Your breath is slower. When your body is calm, your brain learns better. Now, let me explain how to use this technique at home. First, you choose one calm English audio. Just one. Not many. You play it while you do something easy. Maybe you clean the table. Maybe you make tea. Maybe you sit on the couch. You listen without pressure. Then, when you hear a clear sentence, you repeat it. You don't rush. You copy the sound, not the grammar. Let's try a short practice together now. Listen to me. I practice English at home every day. Now repeat after me, slowly. I practice English at home every day. Good. Let's say it again, calmly. I practice English at home every day. Very nice. Now listen to this one. My home is a good place to learn English. Repeat after me. My home is a good place to learn English. Again, slowly. My home is a good place to learn English. Perfect. If your pronunciation is not clear, that is okay. If you feel shy, that is okay too. At home, no one is watching. No one is judging. You can repeat quietly. You can whisper. You can even move your lips without sound. Your brain still learns. This listening routine is powerful because it is small. You can do it every day. 5 minutes is enough. And when something becomes easy to repeat, it becomes a habit. Now that you understand this simple listening and repeating routine, let's talk about the real problem many learners face at home. Many learners say this about practicing English at home. I am at home all day, but I don't use English. I start, then I stop. I feel lazy at home. I don't know what to do after listening. These thoughts are very common. Home is a place for rest. So when English feels like work, the mind avoids it. But here is something important to remember. English does not need to feel heavy. English can live inside things you already do. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a few simple ways you can repeat every day. Today, I will share some very practical ways to use English at home. These ways are easy. They are realistic. They fit into normal home life. You don't need to change your whole day. You just add small English moments. Think of English like a guest in your home. You don't invite it all day. You invite it for a few minutes. And little by little, it feels normal. Before we continue, let me say something softly. If this episode helps you feel calmer about practicing English at home, if it gives you one small idea, you can support the channel by liking the video. It helps other learners find Daily English Whisper too. Thank you for that. Now, let's begin with the first simple way to practice English at home. The first simple way is this. Listen to English while you do something easy at home. Not while you do something difficult. Not while you think hard. Only during easy moments. For example, when you wash dishes. When you fold clothes. When you make your bed. When you prepare food. These moments are perfect. Your hands are busy, but your mind is free. This is when listening works best. You don't need to sit down. You don't need to stop your life. You just let English play in the background. At first, you only listen. You don't repeat yet. You let your ears get used to the sound. Let's try a small listening and shadowing moment now. Listen. I am cleaning my home and listening to English. Now repeat after me, slowly. I am cleaning my home and listening to English. Good. Say it one more time. I am cleaning my home and listening to English. Very nice. When you do this every day, something changes. English stops feeling like study time. It feels like part of your routine. Your brain starts to recognize sounds. Words feel familiar. Sentences feel less heavy. You don't need to understand everything. Understanding comes later. Even if you only catch a few words, it helps. Even if your mind goes away sometimes, it helps. There is no perfect listening. 5 minutes is good. 10 minutes is great. More is a bonus. Every time you listen, you are training your ear. And a trained ear makes speaking easier. Now that English is gently entering your home, let's move to the next way. The second way is this. Repeat short sentences out loud at home. Home is the safest place to use your voice. No strangers. No pressure. No fear. This is where speaking can begin. You don't need long conversations. You don't need complex ideas. You just repeat what you hear. When you repeat, your mouth learns English. Your brain connects sound and movement. You can repeat while standing, while walking in your room, while sitting on the bed or the couch. Your body does not need to be still. Let's practice together. Listen first. I speak English at home, and I feel safe. Now repeat after me, slowly. I speak English at home, and I feel safe. Good. Let's say it again. I speak English at home, and I feel safe. Very good. Now listen to this one. I repeat short sentences to train my voice. Repeat after me. I repeat short sentences to train my voice. Again, slowly. I repeat short sentences to train my voice. Excellent. If your voice sounds strange, that is normal. If you make mistakes, that is normal. The goal is not perfection. The goal is comfort. Some days, you will repeat many sentences. Some days, only 1 or 2. Both days count. Even whispering helps. Even moving your lips helps. Your mouth is learning a new habit. And every time you repeat, English feels a little more yours. Now that your voice is active at home, let's continue with another easy way to practice. This way connects English directly to your home life. The third way is this. Use English to describe what you are doing at home. You don't need a listener. You don't need answers. You just speak. When you say simple sentences about your actions, English becomes real. For example, you are in the kitchen. You can say, I am making coffee. Or, I am cutting vegetables. You are in your room. You can say, I am opening the window. I am sitting on the bed. These sentences are simple, but they are powerful. They teach your brain to think in English without stress. Let's practice together now. Listen. I am at home, and I am practicing English. Now repeat after me, slowly. I am at home, and I am practicing English. Good. Again. I am at home, and I am practicing English. Very nice. Now listen to this one. I describe my actions to learn English. Repeat after me. I describe my actions to learn English. Again, slowly. I describe my actions to learn English. Excellent. You don't need to speak fast. You don't need to be correct all the time. If a sentence is not perfect, it still helps. If you forget a word, you can pause. This is not a test. This is practice. When English describes your real life, it stays longer in your memory. Before we continue, let me ask you something. Which way feels easiest for you at home right now? Listening? Repeating? Or describing your actions? If you want, you can leave a short comment. Just one word is enough. And stay with me until the end. The last ways will help you turn this into a daily habit that lasts. Now let's move to the next simple way. This way helps English stay with you, even when you are tired. The next way is this. Let English become part of your home environment. Not all the time. Just a little. You don't need to change your whole house. You only change small things. For example, you look at your phone many times a day. What if some words on your phone were in English? The time. The day. Simple notifications. Your brain sees English again and again, without effort. You can also leave small notes at home. Not big sentences. Just short ones. On the table, you can write, drink water. On the door, take your keys. On the mirror, you are doing well. Let's practice one sentence together. Listen. I see English in my home every day. Now repeat after me, slowly. I see English in my home every day. Good. Again. I see English in my home every day. Very nice. Another small habit is talking to yourself for 1 minute. Not a long speech. Just 1 minute. You can say how you feel. I feel tired today. I feel calm now. I am ready to rest. These small actions are gentle. They don't feel like study. English becomes familiar. English becomes part of your space. And now, there is one more way. This last way brings everything together. This final way is very simple, but very important. Return to English at home every day, even for a short time. Some days, you will feel motivated. Some days, you will feel tired. Both days are normal. The goal is not doing a lot. The goal is coming back. When you return to English again and again, your confidence grows quietly. Let me show you how this looks in real home life. You wake up. Before checking messages, you listen to one short English audio. You finish cleaning. You repeat one sentence you heard. At night, before sleep, you say one sentence in English. I did my best today. I am learning step by step. Let's say one together now. Listen. I am learning step by step. Repeat after me, slowly. I am learning step by step. Again. I am learning step by step. Very good. Another simple habit is recording your voice. Just 1 minute. You don't need to listen again. You don't need to save it. You just speak. You can say, "Today I stayed at home. I practiced English. Now I rest." These small moments are enough. English does not need to take over your life. It only needs a place in it. Now, take a calm breath. Let's bring everything together. Today, you learned something important. You don't need to leave your home to improve your English. You don't need long lessons. You don't need pressure. You can practice English where you already are. At home. You listened while doing simple tasks. You repeated short sentences. You spoke about what you were doing. You let English enter your space. And you return to English, even on tired days. All of this comes back to one simple idea. Your home can be your English space. Let me say that again, slowly. Your home can be your English space. This is the heart of today's episode. Practice English at home listening routine. Tomorrow, you don't need a new plan. You don't need motivation. You just choose one small moment. One sentence. One sound. 1 minute. When English becomes part of your daily life, it stops feeling heavy. It becomes familiar. It becomes yours. Here at Daily English Whisper, this is how we learn. Calmly. Kindly. Step by step. If you want to continue, you can subscribe and stay with me. More gentle routines. More listening. More speaking practice for real life. And before we say goodbye, I want you to hear this. I am proud of you. Not because you are perfect, but because you continue. This is Alex from Daily English Whisper. Thank you for listening. Rest well. And I'll speak with you again very soon.